So we had been in Quran at a member's house eating palatschinke. And this particular member makes palatschinke like really big, like this big. Like he makes them on like a skillet. It's huge. And it was great. We had like a great time. And we had been trying to beat the palatschinke record. I think my trainer actually beat it on her like last transfer. And it was like, I want to say it's like 7 or something crazy. Anyway, and it was winter and it was kind of like up on this hill. Well, we had to like make the train to get home by curfew, and it was like the last train, you know, and so we were running late, and so we really like rushed out of there, and we started like running down this mountain, and I'm a really slow runner, so we're like running and running and running to the train station, and it's pretty much just a platform, and we got there, and we like missed the train, and we're like, no, like we aren't gonna make it home by 9, like what are we gonna do, you know, because the next train is like 40 minutes and we don't know what to do, and we don't know what to do, so we just like kneel down on the like platform in the snow, said a prayer, and then like we get out of the prayer and the phone rings, and we pick it up, and it's the member we had just been eating with, and they're like, did you make the train? And we said no, we didn't, and they said, okay, well, we'll see what we can do. And so we're just waiting, and then we hear a train, and we're like, oh, sweet. And so we call them back, and we say, and like, I don't think it was my companion, but we were with another companionship of sisters, and they were on the phone, and they said, oh, you know, you don't need to worry about it. Like, here's this train. And then as the train passes, they're still on the phone. It's a cargo train. Like, it has oil or something on it, right? It's not a passenger train. And so she's like, oh, never mind. Like, we can't take that train. It just goes right on through. And so we say another prayer. We get another phone call. And the member says, okay, like, I'm busting my car out, like, we're going to get you there. And so we go to the road. This member drives up in his relatively small car. We kind of all pile in, and he's trying to catch the first train. So he's driving to the next town as fast as he can to catch the next train before it leaves, right? And so he's talking about his mission and how this like crazy story happened to him, we're just kind of hanging on for dear life, and we get to the next town and we see the train, and it passes like right in front of there's like the little part where it comes down, so like the train tracks like close off, and we're like on the wrong side, and the train's like going, and so he's like, get out of the car. And so like we get out of the car. I feel like I trip on the seatbelt because it's like one of those things where you have to like move the chair and then like get out the back, and we're like running and running, and the train little thing goes up because the train's in the platform, and we're like running around, and we get to the platform, and this member's already on the platform, so like he had already driven and made it, and he was talking to the conductor to like keep him there, and we like come up and we're breathing so hard, right? And he just says, oh, nice to see that you actually make it, and like shake their hands, and we got on the train, and we made it home in time, and we got in one of the little compartments because it was a Harry Potter train, and we like kneeled down and said a prayer like right there, because it was such a great experience, because you knew that like God was putting things in alignment so that you could be obedient. Like, because we were making such a big effort to get home on time, he was willing to work with us to make things work out. But it was like the greatest story ever, because it was just so fun. And in the moment it was like, how are we gonna do this? But like looking back, I would love to like relive that moment, because it was just so funny. It was so funny. Loved it.